Like a lot of people, I was super excited when the N64 was added to the Nintendo Switch Online service, and then I was, of course, immediately disappointed by what they offered. What's going on, everyone? I'm Jay, the channel is Square Pegs, and today I am trying to solve one of the problems I personally had with the N64 Online service, and that is the controller. I love my Nintendo Switch Pro controller, but it's just not made for the N64 games, and I really don't see the need of spending $50 just because I'm a subscriber to get the official N64 controller, a controller I frankly hate. And that's where this guy comes in, the Retro Fighters Brawler 64 wireless controller. Now, Retro Fighters sent this over to me for the purpose of review, but all thoughts in this video are my own. They have not been filtered through them before I am posting this. I'm just letting you know my honest opinion. And there is one glaring issue that I am experiencing on my playthrough with games on the N64 Online service. I will let you know as we're going through. So I figure we got 9 games on the N64 service. We're going to jump in and try... You know, why not? Let's try them all. How's that sound? Now, this isn't going to solve all the problems. Obviously, there's certainly not save states that are going to be enabled in-game all of a sudden that weren't there before. This is just looking at how things control with this guy. This is an alternative for the N64 controller that you can get as a subscriber to the Nintendo Online service. Now, let's dive into Super Mario 64 and see how this guy looks. Cal should bake the cake for us. Isn't that sweet? It's just ahead. Press A to jump, Z to crouch, B to punch, read a sign, or grab something. Now, one of the nice things about this is you see here, this has ZL and ZR buttons on there, so you have your Z triggers on both sides as well as your right and left buttons, which is nice. Oh, Lockatoo, what's up? Yep, whatever. Yep, C up. Yep, that's working to recenter the controller, to recenter the camera behind you. It's nice and responsive, too. This is a really nice controller. I mean, that's kind of what I've expected from all of Retro Fighter stuff, is that it's going to be responsive and it's going to be nice. It's not, I mean, it's as good as an N64 controller is, at least. How's that? Yep, center's behind me without a problem. You know, the N64 always had a bit of a wonky controller to begin with. So there's definitely going to be cases where even if you're pressing the button to center it behind you or something like that, it's not necessarily going to work. And that's just the way the N64 was, so that's pretty true to life. Oh, hey man, that wasn't cool. I'm your buddy, pal. I'm trying to free you, and you're here giving me this kind of static, man. Go, have fun. Go terrorize the countryside. You're a chain chomp, man. I don't need to worry about you. Let me go get that shine sprite. Mario Kart 64, here we go. Now this one I have played a bit of, and obviously it does kind of suck that Ghost Data isn't saved. I would really think that that would be something that Nintendo is going to look to patch in. I really hope they do, at least, because, I mean, you're just putting out a half-assed game at this point, right? Hey, got the boost right off the bat. Gotta love that. Got a nice boost going on here. That works fine. You just drop it with the C button behind you. That works really well. Gotta love getting them red sparks on the corners, man. That is just the way to go. Honestly, this feels better than the original N64 controller, I won't lie to you. I was not a huge fan of that controller, as I think most people would agree. Oh no! Donkey Kong has passed me! Whatever am I to do? I'll finish in second, that's what I'm going to do. We're going to be playing Star Fox 64, which I do really like. So let's head on in and take a look at this one. I'm digging this, I'm not going to lie to you. Alright, here we go. Going in. And again, this is really nice. It's set up like a classic Nintendo controller, or like a really comfortable controller. It feels right. You know, that's just kind of the best way to put it. It's not an awkward positioning like the N64 controller is, where you've got the trident. This is good. I'm used to things not performing the way they're supposed to, and this just is working. Like, the controls are laid out appropriately. It is working the way you would expect the controller to work on an N64, except, you know, it's not awkward and uncomfortable. I mean, I'm not flying great because I'm not great at this game, but I think this is working pretty well. Let's take a look at the next game. Yoshi's Story! I've never played this one. I don't know anything about this. I'm not a huge Yoshi fan. There's always something that really confused me on the N64, was that you have a D-pad on here, but, like, what's the point? This is, I mean, it's cute. I don't think it's an exceptionally good game, but Bye-bye, Pachyderm. I mean, it's fine. It's just, I don't know, the Yoshi games just aren't for me. Anyway, I mean, it controls fine. Let's go play a better game. Ocarina of Time. Now this one I have played a little bit. Now this one, I know a lot of people were asking me, is the mapping good on this one? And, I mean, there, put you... Well, now see, that's interesting. I can't actually map to the right button. That's weird. That's a little frustrating. Not a big fan of that. Yeah, I just can't map anything to the right button on this one. Not sure what's going on there. I hope it isn't a fault with the controller. I hope it's something with the game. Okay, so that's what I have to say about that, is that isn't working. We're going to go now to our next game, and that is going to be Winback, Covert Operations. Never heard of this game. I'm assuming that is Mr. Winback himself. I'm not sure. Go into mission. Oh. Oh, Lord. Oh, wow, this game's terrible. We're not... I don't care what kind of controller it is. This game's awful. Alright, we're going to play a different game. Mario Tennis. Let's play Mario Tennis. I'm very bad at Mario Tennis. Haha! I got one! This control's fine, but again, this is... oh, hold on. Spoilers for upcoming videos there. Alright, let's see. Okay, so there's nothing with the C-stick on this one, so... not really sure what to tell you there, except that, yeah, it plays fine. I'm just bad at it. Alright, next game is gonna be... Oh, Sin and Punishment, heck yeah. Let's hope this guy works. No, again, it's not working. That sucks. I mean, I can strafe with the D-pad, but that's not... I mean, that's not the... That's really hard to control that way. Because you have to, you know, you aim with the control stick, but... yeah, that's unfortunate. I will let you know more about that one. So yeah, let's take a look. Fun game, but let's take a look at Dr. Mario real quick, and I'll just tell you how things work there. You know, I don't actually think Mario is a doctor. Like, that seems a little suspicious to me. Like, he's a plumber and a doctor? I mean, that's being a little ambitious, let's be honest here. Come on, Mario. You're not fooling anybody. It's Dr. Mario. Controls fine. Alright, I am going to check out the Nintendo Switch Pro Controller now, and I will let you know how that is going. Alright, so I can map it with the control stick. So I'm thinking something might be wrong with that controller. That sucks. Man. That'll be a negative there for the controller. But again, I can't say if that's a situation, or I can't say if that's a problem with the controller, like as a whole, or if it's just the unit I have. Like I said, I don't know. I will find out, and I will do a follow-up to this down the road, and I will let you guys know. Alright, so in the filming of this video, I actually just got a response right now from my contact at Retro Fighters, and I let him know, I was like, hey, I'm experiencing this problem with the C buttons. Is this a hardware problem, or is this something going on with the controller itself? Or is it the emulator on the Switch? I can't tell what it is. And he let me know they're actually working on a firmware update that will be dropping. They're hoping within the upcoming week to actually get this issue addressed. That solves the problems that anyone would have with this controller, because I'm telling you right now, this thing is fantastic. It controls better than an N64 controller. It feels like a real controller. It doesn't feel like a toy. And despite the glaring issue with this C button right here that is being addressed, I gotta recommend this one. You know, you're gonna get it at a fraction of the price of the Nintendo Switch one. You're not going to have to run into false supply and demand. You're not going to have to pay scalpers fees. You just got to go to retrofighters.com. You're going to get one that works on both your Switch and on the PC. It is a great little controller. And thank you so much to Retro Fighters for getting back to me and letting me know that we are going to have a firmware update for this coming soon, so this will be addressed. Let me know in the comments down below what your solution is for controllers for your online service games on the N64. I know a lot of folks use the Pro Controller, and that's fine. The Pro Controller is great, but I think this is going to be a little bit better. It feels a little bit more natural, and when that C button is addressed, it's going to be perfect. Please hit like, please subscribe down below if you dig today's video. And hey, if you really dig what I do around here, consider becoming a monthly Patreon sponsor like the wonderful people you're seeing on screen right now. And yeah, I do show their names, and I thank them every video because I make sure to show my appreciation for the people that keep supporting the channel. Until next time, folks, I've been Jay. Appreciate you spending a little bit of time with me today as we look at the Brawler 64 wireless controller for the Nintendo Switch and the PC. Remember to play more games, stay square, and take care. I'll talk to you soon.